Okay, so we got ABH right there on the cuff of the shirt. Olive green, double-breasted blazer. You know I don't mess about, guys. If you know me, you know Mr. Ben-Hariz does not play around. Right, let's get into today's video, shall we? 6 mistakes that you should stop making. Mistake number 1, having a floppy handshake. For goodness sakes, this pisses me off. The late Jim Rohn used to say, some of you want to be successful, but you don't even have a good handshake. As easy as that is to fix. Sort your handshake out, fellas. Some of you, I mean, your hands are lifeless. It's like holding the hands of a corpse. You know, I've been to events in the past and I've met guys and I've shook their hands and I almost felt sorry for them. It almost felt like I was grabbing the hand of a child. I mean, put some power into it. You're a man. You know, it's almost like they put their hands and I just grabbed their, it's just such an awkward encounter. Put some more power into it, fellas. Your handshake leaves an impression. It does. If you've got such a shit handshake, it kind of says this person isn't really confident. Or he doesn't do this. He's never met people before. He doesn't know how to shake someone's hand. Such an easy mistake, but it's very easily fixable as well. Mistake number 2, having poor posture. When walking, when sitting. I mean, when you're walking, your hands shouldn't be in your pockets looking down. Now look, of course, if it's cold, put your hands in your pockets, that's fine. But I see a lot of guys, when they walk, even when they're with their friends, the hands are just always tucked in. You know, they never walk with a bold posture. Their heads are down, you know what I'm saying? Just nervous. Look up, shoulders back, walk. And even when you're sat down, I see this as well. A lot of guys, their arms are closed. Listen, body language says a lot about you too. If you're closed off, if you're sort of curling up into a ball, it doesn't display a lack of confidence, does it? One thing I always say to guys is occupy space. You'll see a lot of highly important individuals when they're sat down and they're communicating, they're taking a lot of space. I use my hands a lot when I talk. Do I do this because it's, you know, it portrays more confidence? No, this is just who I am. But it does portray more confidence, I'll be honest with you. If you're just like this, constantly speaking like this, I mean, people are like, this guy's nervous. So don't be afraid of expressing yourself. Take up space. So when you're sat down as well, sit down with your arms out. Man spread. That's a funny word, man spread. You know, take up space. Don't be nervous all in a ball like that. All right, gentlemen? Another thing is poor eye contact. Whether you're speaking to your girlfriend, wife, or whether you're out on a date for the first time, or whether you're speaking to some, you know, fellow businessmen, or some of your friends. You know, I see a lot of guys, they're nervous. I've met people before. Guys, girls, but I'm talking about the guys here. The guys in particular. They're always looking down, looking away. You know, it's like, what are you so nervous about? I know some guys that can't even look at a girl for more than a second without feeling so anxious that they have to look away. Hold the eye contact. What are you terrified about? It portrays confidence as well. You look until she looks away. Why are you jittery and, oh my God, you know, looking around the room? What are you so apprehensive about? You're not going to get eaten by a tiger. It's fine, relax. Deep breaths. Stop being so stressed. Okay? Another thing, another mistake. Now listen, this can be taken out of context, but speaking very quietly. Now of course, be aware of the environment you're in. If you're in a library, don't be shouting. But in general, most guys are too quiet. When you speak to them, you're like, huh? Say that again? And I have relatively good hearing, thankfully. But some guys are almost mute, just about pick up what they're saying. It's like, you know, use your lungs, breathe, speak louder, project your voice. What are you terrified about? And it takes practice. Listen, I'm not here to say that, you know, you're born with it. No, it takes practice. It does. I'll be honest with you. But speak louder in general. Put more energy, more horsepower into your voice. Okay? Another thing, another mistake, is dressing like shit. The way you dress is so important. You don't get a second chance at a first impression. You just don't. You want to be known as the smoothest motherfucker to have ever done it. You know, you want to be 60 years old if you make it to that age. Hopefully you do. And you want to look back at your pictures when you were a young man. Just sharp as fuck, leather jacket here, double-breasted blazer. I mean, you just rocked it. And you want to maintain those high standards even in your later years. You know, dress well, gentlemen. It says a lot about you. Don't have some dusty shoes. They've got rips in them. Don't wear these fucking ripped jeans that show your entire knee. I mean, come on, man. We're grown men here. I know some people think it's trendy, whatever, but invest in your wardrobe. Get yourself the basics to begin with. Nowadays, I only shop for high quality items. Things I know are going to last for a long time and they look good. You know, stop wearing white t-shirts everywhere you go. Of course, they're very versatile and there's a time and place for them. But I know some guys, the only thing they wear is the same t-shirt and same jeans. They might say, well, I have 4 of them shirts. Okay, well, change it up. Stop wearing the same H&M t-shirt you've had for 4 years. Don't be afraid of spending money on a high quality dress shirt. Get your initials engraved. I like little details like that. Gives you personality. I've got ABH on my initial right there. Okay, invest in some nice blazers, a nice suit that fits well, most importantly. Okay, I'll talk about that in another video, what to look for when you're buying a suit. But dressing well is very important. You want to leave a good impression because sometimes it can be the difference between getting a job, between getting a business deal and not getting one. They're like, you know, that guy, he smelled good, he looked good. You know what, I like him. He respects himself, because that's what it says. It says you respect yourself. I come to the occasion, dress the part. And you can never be overdressed. Of course, don't go to the gym in a tuxedo. But, you know, in general, having a nice blazer, nice suit, it's always going to work. Some people say, Ali, where are you headed off? You're wearing a suit. Or, you know, I could be wearing a double-breasted blazer with some nice trousers. Where are you going? As if I'm supposed to only be going to a specific place wearing this. Like a wedding or something. I'm like, no, I'm going to the coffee shop. Gotta do some work. Like that. Yes, like that, absolutely. I don't see many guys dressing well these days. And I get disappointed. I'm like, come on, gentlemen, you can do better than this. We can. Yes, it'll cost some money. So, I mean, you gotta invest in yourself. Money sitting in the account doing nothing is pointless. I'm not saying spend all your money, of course. But here and there, buy a high quality piece, a nice leather jacket that fits well, a double-breasted blazer, a suit. Could be a double-breasted or a normal suit. Some nice loafers, some nice double monk straps. Maybe some nice Doc Martens as well. I mean, invest in yourself. Sometimes we make the mistake of being so busy, making money, grinding, that we sort of neglect the way we look, which is not going to serve you. Because when you dress good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you just do good. I love that phrase. When you feel good, you do good. And I feel good when I dress well. I feel incredible. So invest in the way you look. And then this is a bonus tip, number 6. When you're walking with your woman, you walk on the side that faces the road, not her. Okay, that's a mistake I see a lot of guys make, especially younger guys. You know, their lady's walking and she's facing the traffic. And it's just etiquette for her to be on the inside of the pavement, as we call it here, and for you to be facing the road. Why? Well, if anything happens, you're the first to take the hit. It's just general etiquette and respect. Okay, so these are 6 mistakes that a lot of guys are making that can be easily fixed. Okay, make sure you like the video down below, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.